Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here for your August love readings, which I will be extending. If this is your reading, you can check out the extended reading beneath the video, or by joining us through Patreon, as with patrons get the 12 extended readings. Okay, all of them. Now, I'm doing a 9-card spread. This is the Leo season. We're heading up to the Virgo season. It's a 9-card spread, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Okay, that's why, because we're doing love readings. August is a very, very important month, as it kicks off with Tower moments, surprises, shocking events playing out, revelations, things coming to our awareness that which we did not know of. There's an ability to break free from anything that's been holding you back, pertaining to your freedom, the freedom of thought, the way you talk, the way you communicate, the way you interact. Okay, those of you that are stuck in narcissistic relationships, maybe this is the time when you can break free. Okay, so I will be doing more than likely mid-month readings as well, and do join me for the extended. As I said, they're going to be short and sweet. My dear friends, August is a very, very hot month. We're in between eclipses, the two lots of eclipses of the year, so the past and the future are sort of coming in together. What's the word I'm looking to use? They're mixing. So we're having the energies pertaining to the past eclipses and the eclipses that are ahead of us. So anything can happen. Expect revelations that you never would have had the chance to see. The astrology is very good for that at this moment. So this could be surprises, new relationships coming in unexpectedly. It could be important relationships. It is an important time concerning the astrology. Therefore, we are part of the astrology. Our lives on this 3D plane reflect what's going on up in the skies. So it could be sudden returns from exes. It could be sudden new relationships, weird people that you meet, people that you wouldn't normally connect with, will be coming into your life. Things are going to be happening the way you don't expect them. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay, I hope that you enjoy these videos. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and do consider joining us on Patreon, as we do a lot of mythology, astrology. We learn astrology there as well, and you get all the extended readings for each month. As well as that, you get to go into a draw for a free reading. We give 3 free readings every single month. So I will leave you with that, and let's go on to the August 2022 love readings. Okay. Hello dear Sagittarius, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here for your reading for August. It's a love reading. We're looking into love at the beginning of August. It is a difficult month, astrologically speaking. There's a lot going on with the fixed signs. This card just fell through. 5 of Swords, dear Sagittarius. Win or lose, it's called. So I do see that there's going to be possibly lots of conflict, third parties that you'll be dealing with. This could speak to self-sabotage as well, or not wanting to take part in a verbal fight. So arguments, cutting words, maybe also legalities. Okay, it does speak to changes, though. 5s are all about changes. Dear Spirit, can you please guide me for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, Mars, and North Node, all in Sagittarius for the month of August of 2022. Dear Sagittarius, I'm extending this reading. Okay, all right. So we've got Pisces, strong Piscean energy. We've also got two major arcana that have just opened up. So the High Priestess can speak to high intuition. Maybe you're not listening to your intuition. The cards are saying listen. Now the High Priestess many times could speak to a third party, someone that's in the shadows, a secretive love connection, a spiritual connection as well. The focal point here, which is the Hanging Man, again, Pisces. I don't know if you're dealing with something that you're ending, I don't know, some blockages. Jupiter is going to regress back into your sign. Into Pisces, which Jupiter is your ruling planet. So you will be revisiting in the next couple of months something that you've been trying to end, some sort of imprisoning situation, maybe a karmic cycle that's ending for you. I do see that the gifts that have not been given to you yet, they're still ahead of you. Okay, and of course, this is a card of sacrifice, love, compassion, empathy as well. Spirit is saying that you need to look at things from a different perspective, maybe. Okay, there is a bit of a hold up where your wishes are concerned. It could also speak to a secret love affair. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, third eye chakra. This is your perception. Again, a lot to do with a very divine, spiritually inclined connection here. This can speak to wisdom. It can speak to your inner vision, your sense of purpose and direction. Okay, this is all about being able to see through the veil. Even though maybe you're not trusting in your intuition, this can speak to a lack of clarity and understanding. Sadness and isolation. Three of Swords. Three of Swords, yes. You're not heeding the call. You're not heeding your intuition. And you're more in the mundane. It's your perception that's sort of leading you astray, I would say here. I feel that there is possible success here. Even though there's been a bit of, maybe there's been a breakup, right, because of third parties, because of, I don't know, some of you could be in another commitment as well. But we've got a couple of twos here. We've got the Two of Cups coming together, the cards say. Coming together and now seeing things possibly in the month of August, even though it's a challenging month. You need to trust your intuition that all will be well. Base chakra. So the base chakra is the root chakra, right? It speaks to your ability to feel calm and safe and grounded, being present. That's what Spirit asks of you. And of course, the base chakra speaks to securities, so I don't know if, I mean, things feel as though they're up in the air. There's a sense of insecurities here and disbelief where matters of love are concerned. Now, the base chakra could also speak to your financial securities. They could be in the way pertaining to matters of love as well, or just emotional insecurity. We've got dedicated effort. There will be a dedicated effort. I don't know if you work with this person. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy. It's all about the details. So we've got strong Virgo and Pisces. We're going to be having a new moon in Virgo at the end of the month. So that could be the time when that seed is planted, where there will be a dedicated effort for this coming together from both sides, from both of you. Now, we're also going to have a full moon, a a full moon in Pisces beginning 10th of September actually, where maybe those doubts or that possible ending of blockages, or your perception of feeling blocked and feeling insecure, maybe also where self-worth is concerned, that could be ending, as you could be, I don't know, there could be another, you could be looking at things from a different perspective, or the person you're dealing with. Now, Pisces is very strong here. Pisces is very strong. Could be the other person that's seeing things differently from a higher perspective. Remember that Pisces can be illusion, disillusioning as well, but this is more about security. There's more practicality here with the Eight of Pentacles. It's not so much a thought process and just intuition. Right now you've got a couple of Major Arcana cards, which are very powerful cards. And we know that also the Hangman speaks to release. Just let it go. Go with the flow. See what shows up for you. Opportunity beckons. The Four of Cups is here. This has been quite a common card in these readings. So lots of opportunities, as lots will be changing, astrologically speaking, and we're part of the astrology, right? We are affected by the astrology. This could speak to mischances in the past because of home, because of someone's security, emotional, financial, physical. What's the outcome? We've got just breathe, another Four of Swords. We've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, which speaks to possible healing here. Someone is looking at a situation. The Warrior is taking some time out, and it speaks to just breathe, take a breath, and see what the future holds. This is a lack of movement. Opportunity is here, but again it speaks to those securities pertaining to home, pertaining to maybe also a past connection. We've got hopeless, helpless and hopeless. This is the Eight of Swords, feeling bound and blocked. Let's see what the how your emotional life will be during the month of August and moving forward. Wow, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Well, we're actually having a full moon in Aquarius mid-month, which is not going to be an easy one. So I'm just wondering, you could be, I mean, a new moon is, it's a new seed that's planted. Now this could be pointing to February, where that will be a moment of significance. So in a matter of 6 months, but there's something that you're completing here. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is bringing us lots of surprises. So something could be showing up for you now. Aquarius is your perception. It's how to detach, see things from a higher perspective through intelligent eyes. Aquarius is also futuristic. Now, Aquarius is next to Pisces, so you could be dealing with someone, either Aquarius or Pisces shows up quite strongly, bringing love into the situation. And we know Aquarius is very much about friendship. So I don't know if you're possibly sharing a friendship with someone, and possibly a friendship that could be turning into a love connection for some of you. Let's see what else we've got. Aquarius usually is air, right? So Aquarius can come through as quite cold, whereas Pisces is very different. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, waxing moon. So something is growing. Now Aquarius is all about freedom. Sagittarius, you share that with Aquarius very much so. So in relationship, you want a sense of freedom. So that could be a good match. Let's say fire and air do well together. Oh, wow, okay. We've got two cards that fell out. We have surrender to the divine. There's the surrender that I spoke of. Full moon. And it doesn't say which sign. It could be, I don't know if some of you, possibly, could it be that you're ending with a Pisces, beginning with an Aquarius? I don't know. And we've got show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Oh my God. New moon in Aquarius and full moon in Aquarius. So someone will be showing their real self. What's beneath that? We've got challenging times, 5 of Wands, some conflict, imbalances, and we've got, there's the Wheel of Fortune with the Wheel of Fate changing. There's some sort of an ending, a divine ending here. Changes are ahead of you, even though it can be challenging, and it may be, if you may be feeling blocked. This is your perception of blockages. It's the 8 of Swords, right? Okay, I just dropped a card. Which card did I drop? And we've got the moon in reverse, which says something that's been hidden you will be enlightened about. And it can speak to Pisces or Cancer, can speak to deception as well. Excuse me. So I'm wondering if you've been dealing with a deceptive Pisces. Pisces can either be very compassionate, loving, sacrificing, but they can also be very, very deceptive. So I don't know which is the real story for you. Okay. Now those of you that are interested in the extended reading, you can get the link beneath the video, either through my website or through Patreon. Let's see what the advice is for Sagittarius in the month of August. And we are a smack bang. Wow, 2 cards fell out. Right in between eclipses, the eclipses of April, May, and October, November. Chaos and conflict. Very much the Tower. Now the Tower moment is the North Node with Mars and Uranus in Taurus, which is getting you out of your comfort zone. And we've got the yin energy in the reverse, which could speak to more the yang energy. I think I'm going to take one more. And the yin card is a number 2, which is also the High Priestess. And the chaos and conflict is a 33. 33 is a master number. And it comes after the number 22, which is paths opening, opportunities, either for travel, divorce, separation, new adventures. There will be chaos and conflict. Let's see what else for Sagittarius. And we've got truth be told. That was in the reverse. So you had 2 reversals here. Number 14. So there is something to do with deception and figuring things out. Remember the moon that fell, the card that I dropped, the moon in the reverse. Let's see number 14. Now you are all about the truth, so lies are not your forte. So you're dealing with maybe someone that was deceptive. Number 14 in the reverse. Let's read the protection message. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. Let's read the yin energy card in reverse. So in the reverse, do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead. Always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. See, that also speaks to the Piscean energy for me, and you're a mutable sign. Pisces is also mutable, but the area of Pisces does square over to you. So I don't know if you've got a personal planet in Pisces and you've been taken. You are the giver here. That's what the cards say. Chaos and conflict, number 33. Where love is concerned. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use this time constructively. So with the astrological energies that are playing out, dear Sagittarius, this is totally on point. Now, I did speak to stubbornness. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, is retrograde. You are dealing with matters pertaining to the past. Okay, let's see. Let's take 3 Lenormand and see what's going on for Sagittarius in August. We've got the birds, which can speak to stress, anxiety, news, communication, gossip. Can speak to excitement as well, but we've got the anchor here, which can speak to an anchoring down or just getting grounded. Stop, your mind is on overdrive here. It's saying that you need to get grounded. This could also be information or news coming in pertaining to a long-term relationship. The anchor, so many cards. A couple of cards fell in my lap and I'm going to take those. And we've got the Rider and the Ring. What was I saying? Yeah, the anchor is Saturn in Capricorn. It can speak to a long-term relationship or a marriage. It can speak to someone starting to build on, their securities. And we've got the base chakra, which speaks to security here as well. This is like laying new foundations. I do feel that this is what will probably come about once you've cleared your space, cleared your life after the chaos and conflict. After getting grounded, there's a lot of nervousness and tension here pertaining to your stability or to something possibly long-term that you're looking at. Now, there's a lot of news coming in. This is a new cycle. It's the Rider, which speaks to Mercury in Gemini. This is very powerful. It's speedy messages, passionate messages, lots of activity pertaining to something long-term. Now, maybe lots of truths will come through here, which can bring lots of anxiety, possible Tower moments pertaining to a past commitment maybe, or a past, some sort of insecurity or heartbreak or disappointments. Now, I'm not reading reversals here. So the Two of Cups, which is, it's a soulmate connection. It's two people coming together. Are they both willing to sacrifice? Do they feel secure with each other? I mean, the base chakra speaks to our power base, right? The ability to be grounded and be present and not be airy-fairy, which is Neptune. This is what Spirit asks of you here. Okay. We've got number 11 and the Whip here, and the Whip speaks to difficulties, conflict, possible divorce for some of you. It is number 11. It's the Justice card. Let's take a couple more cards before we extend this reading. What's the third eye chakra about? The Star card and the Three of Pentacles. Trust your intuition that there is a wish fulfillment possibly, and that there possibly is expansion and success moving forward. Now, I don't know if Three of Pentacles does involve work, and I did speak of work because we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. There can be expansion and growth, but this is happening in the near future. We're having a full moon in Aquarius, so if you've been in a love triangle, a third person may be falling out of the equation. What is the observe about? Queen of Cups. Where matters pertaining to love and action have been held up, action will be taken. Now observe, someone is going to take action towards maybe also possibly needing to end a cycle where there's been no movement. We see the Knight of Wands moving. This is your energy. You're moving towards love, towards heart matters. I want to take one more on... Oh, a card had flipped and this was showing up in the reverse, and this speaks to a lot of frustration and anger. Could be from an air sign, or it could be just a lot of messages coming in later than they were supposed to. I don't know, I get missed messages or mixed up messages or misconception, illusion. And we've got the Magician, which is going to clear the air. The Magician does give you the possibility as the stars align. There's the Four of Swords again. So you've been waiting for messages. You've been waiting. Spirit is saying that they will come in. Just breathe and know that things will be well. Let's take the just breathe for a moment. Some information is meant to come to light. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Swords, which is understanding, which is communication, which is, this is Libra. And Libra can speak to, of course, the ability to harmonize, to find your harmony through truth. There's some sort of, I don't know, a statement being made here, a decision about where and how to invest, how to keep investing, about a difficult corner that you're turning. Seven of Pentacles is a challenge. It's something that you've invested in, you know. The information that comes in will help you turn a difficult corner. There's the 7 and 8 of Pentacles, and we've got the 8 here. There's work to be done here, dear Sagittarius. Still work to be done. Lots of messages coming in. Surrender to the divine full moon. Someone is going to show their true colors to the world here. Something is gaining momentum. Something is growing. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Page of Swords, which does speak to communication. News coming in for sure. Maybe after a lack of communication, there will be communication. It's like the Page of Swords opens doors, because this is a closed door for me with the 9 of Wands. Someone's been through very much, but they're still standing. They're waiting on, I mean, hope. They say that hope dies last. We do see here that there's going to be a dedicated effort to go through healing, right? Even though, remember, after the 4 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. So there's a lot that will be happening, that will be playing out in the month of August. All right, so it's all about seeing the truth. Something will be uncovered here. There are opportunities here, remember. I will leave it there. I hope that this resonated for you, and thank you so much for joining me here. For liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. If this was your story, you can get the link beneath the video. We will take many more cards on all the positions here, and different cards, some love messages as well. So love and light, dear Sagittarius. Talk to you soon. Ta-da.